Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're in Ring 8. We're going to be playing through Tower of Meat and Tasks. I absolutely hated playing this tower. It was so annoying, especially on the last 2 or 3 floors. And although it did take me 2 hours, this was my first time actually playing the tower, so I do think I did pretty well. Yeah, this first floor isn't too bad. These first 7 or 8 floors are definitely the nicer ones. The last 2 are horrible. Once you hit this button, you just need to go back the other side. This is probably the hardest part of floor 1. You just need to jump across like this. I'd say keep away from the wall, the cylinder, and you should be good. Onto floor 2. You've got some slanted jumps. Recommend jumping off them when you're about halfway up. But here, just turn sideways, do a head hitter. This is probably the worst part of floor 2. I was lucky enough to do this part first try, which I'm glad, because I did not like the thought of having to redo this part. Although, if I thought this was bad, would have waited until floor 9 and 10. Yeah, be careful on that spinning part. The rest of this floor is pretty easy. These kill brick spinners, you just want to jump upwards like this, onto here. You just want to walk across the slope. It's like you need to climb down. I've got some last few parts you need to walk across. And it's time for floor 3 after this. floor is not too hard, luckily. Here we've got to kind of... well, we have to move across the ladder with the pushing platform. There are a few more of those later in the tower, so make sure you get used to them. And in this part you have to hold jump so that you can move. But don't use helicopter powers for this part. Yeah, the rest of this floor is pretty simple. Be quick on these one-stud swinging platforms, and you're onto floor 4. These platforms can be kind of annoying. If they are a bit too hard, just wait for them to stop moving though. Might take you a while, but... this is a falling platform. And then here you just have to jump up the ladders. You can flick or jump, it doesn't matter. This part is pretty easy, as long as you know how to dance glitch. And to do the glitch, jump and land on the platform. Now for this part, I don't recommend treating it like a wraparound like this, because it makes it pretty hard. Instead you just want to treat it like a head hitter, like that. And be careful here, this part's ice, so just keep jumping. And then here you've just got to avoid climbing any of the trusses, because if you do, there's a teleporter right above that will just teleport you back. This is the last part of this floor though. You're almost there. Just always have your back to the truss. and welcome to floor 5. This floor is pretty easy, shouldn't give you too much trouble. This part you just need to jump up here. Just jump in the corner so eventually you'll get on top. Cooling platform here, you want to jump to the right, just to here. I put on this helmet just so I could see without having to wait for the light to come around. And then this part's really easy, you just have to avoid the walls. Got some simple jumps. Don't worry that these ones are transparent, you can still jump on them. And then here's a pretty big wraparound, so be careful. Take these last few jumps. To floor 6. Start off with an outside section. Don't worry, it will teleport you back to the start of here if you fall. Teleport you back to the start of the outside. Another one of these pushing platform ladders. And then this part, easier than it looks, you just need to jump through like that, and then these last few wraparounds until you're back inside the tower. So first you've got this box, you need to push it off the edge, and then jump on it as it swings back. And then this part's probably the hardest part of this floor. Jump into here. Now I recommend taking your time for this jump. Let yourself get to the bottom of the slope and then jump onto that one stud pole. Once you get past that, the rest of this floor is pretty easy. Here we've got a part where you can't jump. It's not too hard, luckily. This part, just do what you do to ladder flick off, just without jumping. There, hold D and then W after you've already gone about halfway past the wraparound. And then for this part, just hold D. And then the rest of this is easy. It's pretty scary. You've just got some one-stud moving platforms. It's actually easier than it looks though. And then this is probably the last scary part. You need to time it and jump off the ladder onto that platform. This part, need to do a head hitter upwards. And then back down like this. I got pretty lucky here. Okay, we've got a pretty fast conveyor, so be careful here. I recommend walking forwards, letting yourself kind of slide along it like that, and then jumping. Now we're on to floor 8. I'd say this floor is where you need to start practicing the tower more. It might take you more time to get past. Here we've got a cool part. It's like a skipping rope. You've got to jump it over it. Cool techniques, just a jump and then do the wraparound, jump, do the wraparound like that. And then this part kind of moves wherever you go. It's not that hard once you get the hang of it though. Once you get through, just jump out. This part, hold W and A, you can kind of flick your camera like that to go faster. And then these are kind of weak conveyors, hold W and A, like this. That's a pretty scary jump. And this is probably the last hard part. You need to do a head hitter. But make sure you don't do it too early. You need to wait until you're near the top. Take these last jumps to floor 9. This was my worst floor. It took me probably around half an hour, which not as long as it took to be floor 10, but this floor I found so annoying. First of all, these jumps here are pretty annoying. And then this button, the amount of times you just climb onto it and jump off is really annoying. So definitely practice that. done it so much, I'm kind of speedrunning it at this point. This part you need to not jump onto it, but like that, so that you push it, but you want to jump far enough up that you'll make it. Because the amount of times I jumped a little bit too low, and then you have to restart the whole thing. This part's pretty easy. Still pretty scary though. And here, I recommend zooming out a bit. You just have to wrap around it. And now we've got this jump. This jump was like really annoying. I failed this a lot. You just hold W and A and try and move your camera so that you go around it like that. Hold W and D, sorry. And then this is probably the last hard part. Actually, no, it's not. The last part I failed though. So you need to jump a little early so that you can jump onto that one stud. And then just avoid that kill brick. And there you go. But yeah, I'd say it's more at the start, the gameplay is really frustrating. Here you kind of just, like that, just D and jump, walk off onto this ladder, and we're on to the last floor. Being first person here, so you can jump through that hole. And yeah, this floor took me 40 minutes to complete. Now this part, I just use helicopter. It's so much quicker. And at this point I didn't even care, I was just so done with this tower. Okay, you want to just walk across like that when the moving platform comes around. But the reason I like this more than floor 9 is just because the gameplay is much less annoying. Now for this outside, again, if you fall, you get teleported, so don't worry. Be careful though, you are pretty close to the end. Okay, jump onto the side so you can climb up like that. This one kind of jump into it like that. Pretty easy if you know the strat. Now this part is pretty hard, so you need to jump down and get that button. You want to kind of have your mouse on the white platform like that. It's the right place to do it. And you never have to get that again, so if you fall, you can just go straight through here next time you get there. Now for the final part is you need to push this. I'm not very good at controlling pushing platforms, so this was pretty hard for me. But luckily I did it first try. But yeah, just make sure you don't accidentally push it too fast. You can lean against the wall with it though if you want. The wall behind you. But yeah, just take it really slow. Once you get to here, the worst of it's done. What you need to do is corner clip through this. Climb the ladder. And you are on to the final jump. It's only like a 9 stud, but it is really scary. And GG, you win! There you go guys, Tower of Mean Tasks. This tower is like really challenging to beat actually, so if you beat this then congratulations, because I definitely struggled on those last 2 floors a lot. But yeah, if this video did help you out on beating the tower, let me know in the comments. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what towers you want me to do in the future. And I'll see you guys next time.